Let's compare the paintings of Michelangelo and Leonardo da Vinci. First, we have Michelangelo's paintings. He was an Italian sculptor, painter, architect, and poet of the High Renaissance, born in the Republic of Florence, who exerted an unparalleled influence on the development of Western art. The techniques most used in his paintings were oil, panel, tempera, wood, and fresco. And some of the most famous are the creation of Adam, the conversation of Saul, and Donnie Tondo. And for example, the creation of Adam captures the scene of God breathing life into Adam, who was to become the first man and was later joined together with Eve, who helped to start off the human race as we know it. These paintings consist of warm and cold colors. The warm colors are red, brown, and yellow, that are the background color of the God and the skin tone of Adam. The cold colors are green and blue, which are found on the earth, the mountain, and a scarf from one of the angels. As you can see, his artwork tends to be religious and mythological paintings. But now we have Leonardo da Vinci's paintings. He was an Italian Renaissance polymath whose areas of interest included invention, painting, sculpting, architecture, science, music, mathematics, engineering, literature, anatomy, geology, astronomy, botany, writing, history, and cartography. He sure covered many areas. The techniques most used in his paintings were actually the same as Michelangelo's, which were oil, panel, tempera, wood, and fresco. And some of the most famous are Mona Lisa, The Last Supper, and The Lady with an Ermine. And for example, the Mona Lisa is a visual representation of the idea of happiness. We can see some warm colors like the yellow of the background and the red of her sleeves, and cold colors such as the blue of the background and her black dress. But I think everything stays warmer, maybe because it was happiness that Da Vinci wanted to transmit. And also, his artworks tend to be religious paintings and portraits. Now, how was their relationship? Michelangelo and Da Vinci stood out as strong and mighty personalities with two irreconcilably opposite attitudes to art. Yet, there is a bond of deep understanding between them. Da Vinci was 20 years and Michelangelo is senior, and each has his own set vision about art. Leonardo da Vinci always had a taste for exploring, and this can be seen in the inventions he made and developed. Although that some of the inventions of Leonardo da Vinci help us to understand him more as a whole person when comparing to his art and philosophy, because he expressed emotion in a much more naturalistic manner than anyone before him. I mean innovation. The naturalistic approach Da Vinci advocated was adopted by many painters. Even though Michelangelo was a brilliant painter, as proven by his frescoes of the Sistine Chapel, he considered himself to be a sculptor. That's why I believe that all the arts that he developed are based on sculpture, since that's where his development as an artist began. Michelangelo was ambitious and encompassed a typical humanist of the Renaissance. It gives the individual a responsibility to create meaning for their own lives. What artist I like the most and why? Between Michelangelo and Da Vinci, I think I like Michelangelo's paintings better because I think they look more colorful and more dynamic. Also, the backgrounds are more elaborate. On the other hand, I think Da Vinci uses darker colors, and most of them are portraits, which is a bit boring for me. But well, that's all for the video. Thanks for watching.